Biscuit. Hey, boo boo. Hey, boo boo.
Hello, it's me, the big boy. How's it going? Let me go ahead and open up that chat. Yeah, that's right. Pop out that chat all the way to the side.
There we go. Now it's looking beautiful. Now it's looking supreme and delicious. Yes, yes, beautiful. Beautiful.
Hello. How y'all doing? What's up? Let's see what we can find here. Is it? Is this what I need? Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Let's see. Planescape Torment. Let's start it up. Let's get this big bone rolling, shall we? Oh, one more thing. Do that, do this. There we go.
Beautiful, baby. Beautiful.
Dungeons and Dragons are for losers.
Beamdog.
Hey, what's up, Beamdog? Beamdog, bro.
Oh, look at that beautiful man.
The witch was left in the forest.
Yes, she was. I couldn't take that bitch anymore. Thanks for the host, Evan Retro. Much appreciated. And welcome, zombie, to ugly.game.jpg.
How are you? My wife, she burns from Dungeons and Dragons too much. Ugh. My wife.
So beautiful. Oh no. Oh no. Times two.
Finger pointing. Oh no. Ew. That was gross.
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
I'm alive. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad you made it out alive today. You know what we gotta do. You know what we gotta do. We gotta check out them
Options! Options!
Wow, look at all this. Look at all this that we'll probably never do.
Look at all this. Look at all this.
I'm not gonna be doing anything. I'm going to just be leaving it all the same. Except for, you know, this area. I think we're good. Your wife equals Uggo. You can't say that. Stop. New life. Character generation. This is your character generation screen. Modify your statistics by clicking on the plus and minus buttons for each statistic. Move the cursor over each statistic for a description of its purpose. This ability score represents your intuition, common sense, and willpower. A high wisdom helps you recall memories and gives you a bonus to experience points. So I would like to put that first and foremost above average. Let's see. Constitution. This ability score represents your physique, hardiness, and state of health. A high constitution gives you more hit points, and in the Nameless One's case, a faster regeneration rate as well. Your constitution is average. Charisma. This ability score represents your persuasiveness, personal magnetism, and ability to lead. The higher your charisma, the more favorable others will react toward you. You know me. I love me charisma. Make sure to turn off pre-rendered background bloom. Was that an actual option, or are you just being a little silly boy? This ability score dexterity. This ability score represents your agility, reflexes, and hand-eye coordination. A high dexterity makes you harder to hit and aids your thief skills. Intelligence. This ability score represents your memory, reasoning, and high deductive skills. A high intelligence helps you regain memories faster, give you more dialogue options, and aids your mage skills. Strength. This ability score represents your raw strength. A high strength allows you to carry more weight and make your melee attacks more accurate and damaging. Yes. Yes. And we only got 1 point left. I'm gonna put it with wisdom. Wait. I'll give it to intelligence. Just because I like extra dialogue options. I'm making the jokes. I was gonna say, there's no way an old Justy game like this has bloom. Our journey begins with us crawling off of a table. Shit.
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the Dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
But who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you?
I asked you first, Skull.
Yeah, and I asked you second. What's your name?
You first, Skull. It's the last time I'll ask.
You're tighter than a wet rope. Alright, I'll be the nice guy. Here. Name's Morte. Who are you?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Morte. I'm trapped in here too. Well, that's bad.
Trapped?
Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt.
We're locked in? Where? What is this place?
It's called the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all architectural charm of a pregnant spider.
Mortuary? What am I, dead?
Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job.
Scars? How bad are they?
Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back. Morte pauses. Say, looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something.
Who's on my back? What do they say?
Looks like you come with directions. Morte clears his throat. Let's see. It starts with, I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of stick squash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal. That'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Therod can fill you in on the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already.
Farod, does it say anything else?
Yeah, there's a bit more. Morte pauses. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal, or we'll be up the sticks again. Whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you in a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farod. I go, my Twitch don't want to work. Bye, Cloudy.
No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for that journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me while I was lying here?
No, you were stripped into the skins when you arrived here. Besides, look like you got enough of a journal pinned on your body.
About Farod, do you know him?
Nobody I know. Then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find Farod. Once we get out of here, that is.
How do we get out of here?
Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are, one of the walking corpses in this room has it.
Walking corpses?
Yeah, the mortuary keepers that use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first.
So, I should attack one of these corpses and loot it for the key?
Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Note, search the shelves in the room for a weapon to attack zombies with. When you find one, go to the inventory screen, the backpack button in the lower right, and arm yourself. If you wish to examine any items you find, right-click on them in the inventory screen.
Alright, I'll look for one.
One last thing, those corpses are as slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run, and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Note, to run, either toggle run on the options screen, or hold down the shift key and left click on the area you want to run to. If you are in danger of dying, use running to keep your distance from zombies while you recover.
Alright, thanks for the advice.
Nice, nice, nice. Here we are. Here we are in the future. What's the journal? Find Farod. From what Morte read from the directions tattooed on my back, I need to find someone named Farod. I'm not certain where to start looking. Hopefully asking some of the locals in this strange place will allow me to track him down. Find your missing journal. From what Morte read from the directions tattooed on my back, I was supposed to have a journal with me when I woke up in the mortuary. I better find it. Hopefully it can help me figure out what's going on. Nice, nice, nice. We got Morte in the beast section. Morte is a talking skull. His sole weapon seems to be his mouth. Whether by taunting or biting, he seems to be along for the ride, whether you want him around or not. You are somewhat curious as to how he is able to float around. Nameless one. You are nameless. You awoke on a slab in the mortuary in Sigil. Covered in scars and tattoos, your memory gone. Who has done this to you, and why? You don't know yet, but you're going to find out. Nice. Nice, 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 nice.
What's up? Yeah? Huh? What?
Nice, nice, nice. Let's take a little look-sees. Or I guess, let's have me take a little look-sees. So we got...
Done.
We got that. Okay then. Oh, a scalpel.
Don't mind if I do.
I bet the journal is actually Morte. I mean, he was there when you woke up. Who knows, zombie? Maybe you're spoiling this from the very beginning. That would be pretty interesting, though. I wouldn't put it past them. Though, I don't know, because it seems like Morte has, like, been around here for a while or something, you know? Alright, you found the scalpel. Now, go to those corpses, and don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice.
Maybe you could help me, Morte.
I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by.
I meant help in attacking the corpse.
Me? I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I'd just get in the way.
When I attack this corpse, you better be right there with me, or you'll be the next thing I plunge this scalpel in.
Alright, I'll help you. No, if you wish Morte to help you attack, simply make sure both of you are selected when you attack the corpse. Morte will join in the attack.
I'm glad we understand each other.
Well, I gotta close the door now. I don't know if it will be too much help, but hopefully the bark isn't there. Hopefully I'm not spoiling. That'd be too easy. Come on, this is an old game. Yeah. Time to introduce these corpses on to the second death then. Man, that bark is loud. Although you can attack by selecting a weapon from the quick menu, pressing the A key also toggles the attack cursor, I mean.
Let's go.
Nice. Backpack. Where was it? Bottom right? Bandages. Special. Heals 3 hit points. This is a roll of bandages, useful for staunching minor wounds. No. When used, bandages will heal a character for 3 hit points of damage. To use them, either select the Use button below, or place them in one of your quick slots. And use them on quick action menus in the world screen. Note, bandages are stackable items. When you pick them up, they automatically stack on top of one another in your inventory, freeing up slots for other items. If you wish to unstack them for any reason, simply double-click on the item. You will then be given an option to divide the stack. Nice. Scalpel. Damage 1 to 3 piercing. Speed 1. Proficiency edged. Not usable by priest. This simple surgical cutting tool looks like it's seen a lot of use. Note, to equip the scalpel, left-click it to pick it up, then drop it on player's character portrait or in his weapon slot from the inventory screen. Now I got a knife. Shit. Go talk to the zombie worker. The shambling corpse looks like it has been dead for several years. The skin along its forehead has peeled back, revealing its chalk-white skull. Someone has chiseled the number 569 into the exposed bone.
I'm looking for a key. Do you happen to have one?
Chief, they can't hear you, alright? They're dead.
But you're dead and you're talking to me.
Yeah, but I'm special. Death couldn't kill my zest for life. These corpses here. Morte rolls his eyes. They probably didn't have much personality to begin with.
I see.
Look, Chief, watching you trying to swap the chant with these corpses isn't doing much for my morale. Let's leave the corpse talking for the armies, alright?
Alright, then, let's go.
Wait, I want to chat some more. I want to examine if the zombie has the key. Well, let me go back. Oh, how'd go to go? We went 15 minutes into it, and then Ace got bored, so we stopped watching. Once she left, everyone was like, hey, you know what? No thanks. By everyone, I mean me and Devin. Examine the corpse to see if it's carrying a key. This corpse doesn't appear to be carrying a key. It doesn't look like it, but it would be able to use one if it did. Its fingers are broken, as if someone smashed them with a hammer. You do happen to notice that its left shoulder is heavily bandaged. The bandages might be usable if the corpse was disposed of first. Guess you don't have it. You don't happen to know which of your other corpse friends has the key of this place? See if they can't hear you, they're dead. You're dead. Gotcha. Great to talk with you. Now it's time to die. Holy shit. It's fucking dead, bro. Yoinked and doinked. It was great talking to you. Oh. This corpse's head lolls back and forth on its shoulders, judging from the angle of the neck. It looks like this man may have been hanged. The number 825 has been painted on the side of his head. Examine the corpse. This corpse is carrying nothing, but you happen to notice its hands are heavily bandaged. The bandages might be usable if the corpse was disposed of first. Oh, goodbye. I need those bandages, dude. Holy shit. This corpse stops and stares blankly at you as you approach. The number 782 is carved into his forehead, and his lips have been stitched closed. A faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from this body. Examine. This corpse looks like the one with the key. It is holding it tightly in its left hand, and its thumb and forefinger locked around it in a death grip. It looks like you'll need to hack the corpse's hand off to free the key.
I need that key, corpse. Looks like you're not long for this world.
Jesus Christ. Nice. Preparation room key. Gotcha. So I dodged a second bullet. Basically, you were better off at work than at twerk. The head of this bronze key has been twisted around itself several times so that it resembles a screw. If Morte is to be believed, it unlocks one of the doors in the preparation room. Note, when using keys in Torment, you only need to have them in your inventory to unlock a door. In some cases, the key will vanish after it is used. This is done when the key is no longer needed and frees up your inventory slots for other, more important items. Nice. The door has been opened by the cat. Formaldehyde. Thanks. I now know how to properly say it. This corpse looks like someone turned it inside out. A machine at the head of the table has peeled the skin off the forehead to give direct access to the skull. Bloody cloth covers the remains of this corpse. The stench rising from the body is almost unbearable. Damn. What a horrible time. I hate this place. Door is locked. You will need a key. How about you then? Lost item. Some advice, Chief. I'd keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses on the dead book than necessary, especially the Fims. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here.
I don't think you mentioned it before. Who are these caretakers?
They call themselves the Dustmen. Can't miss them. They have an obsession with black rigor mortis of the face. They're an addled bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die. Sooner better than later.
I'm confused. How do these dustmen care if I escape?
Weren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die. Sooner better than later. You think corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it?
The corpses I've seen here, where did they all come from?
Death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death.
Enlighten me. Who are these No.
We already got that.
Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any female corpses. Why?
Well, are you serious? Look, Chief. These dead chits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to be chivalrous. No, wait. I can do that. Wait. Chivalrous. Right? Chivalrous. Yeah. That's gotta be it. No hacking them up with keys. No lopping their limbs off. Things like that.
Last chance. What are you talking about?
Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See where I'm going? Huh?
You can't be serious.
Chief, we already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. We'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience.
Wait, can you say that I'm not dead?
Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am. From where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine sinewy cadavers I see here. Morty starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers wouldn't have to part with them first. That's not likely.
Alright, I'll try to remember that.
Let me go close the door again. Hopefully that'll be the last time. The Book or the Dead? So, is this a sequel of Book of Life, the movie? It's true, look at all the Spanish designs. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little addled after your kiss with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you got questions, ask me, alright?
To speak to a party member, select the talk option from the quick menu, then left-click on the party member you wish to speak to. Alright, if I have any questions, I'll ask you.
2nd, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget.
If I had that journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that.
Not a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you.
Alright, it couldn't hurt. I'll make a new one then.
Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. To access your journal, select the journal button on the quick menu. Your journal will automatically be updated throughout the game.
Alright, I got it, let's go.
Updated my journal.
Nice, updated my journal. Let me go ahead and dialogue this little skull.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
What's eating you, Chief? Tattoo, what is this place again? Who are the caretakers? The corpses here, where did they come from? Before you said something about want to kill any females. How do I use these bandages? Nothing at the moment. Morte, just check and see if you were still with me. Yeah. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. Her skin is paper thin, almost wispy. It's like someone draped a sheet of cobwebs across her frame. The number 594 has been scratched into her forehead with a charcoal pencil.
So, do you need anything later?
The corpse continues to stare at you.
Very well then.
You see the way she was looking at me, huh? You see that? The way she was following the curve of my occipital bone?
You mean that blank eye beyond the grave stare?
What? Are you blind? She was scouting me out. Shameless the way she wanted me. Why don't you just move something heavy in the front of the door? I could. I mean, I can. Here's the issue. The cat that opens the door is inside my room. But once he goes out, I'm going to close the door officially. Because I found out how to close it where he can't just push it open. And next time that happens, Zeke, because I see you walking over there. He's at the door again. This time I'm gonna truly lock him out. I'm just watching him. Why did you go away? I think you're imagining things. I think you and your imagination.
Wanted you to go away, maybe. She was obviously too distracted by me to pay attention to some stupid bobbing head with a big mouth.
You? Yeah, right. Trust me. Just beyond the grave don't care about all that physicality. I've got body, and I'm all scarred and tough looking. You want guys with spirit. That's me, Chief. You? Corpses like you are as common as copper.
Whatever, Morte, let's go.
God damn it, Morte. Fucking talking shit about me. The left side of this woman's face looks as if it was caved in with a club, and her flesh sags in bruised, swollen clumps over her ruined skull. The number 626 has been stitched into the corpse's right cheek, just below the eye.
Oh, nasty wound you've got there.
The corpse continues to stare at you with its one good eye.
Very well then.
Shit, none of my pickup lines are working, broskies. Ooh, spoopy. Welcome, Halloween, how you doing? This corpse is lumbering along with a triangular path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses, then turns and staggers towards the next corner, as 965 tattooed on the side of its skull. As you approach, it halts and stares at you. Looks like someone forgot to tell this sod to stop walking the rule of threes.
What do you mean?
These corpses don't have much left in the attic, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they'll keep doing it until someone tells them to stop. This poor sod probably finished some task and they forgot to tell him.
Who gives them their commands?
Either one of the caretakers here, or else whatever necromancer raised them out of the dead book. Probably one of the caretakers here. They're the ones who need the cheap labor after all.
I see. What was that you said before about the rule of threes?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. Eh? Well, the rule of threes is one of those laws about the planes. About things tending to happen in threes. Where everything's composed of 3 parts. Where there's always 3 choices, and so on and so forth.
You don't sound like you hold much faith in it.
It's a load of wash, if you ask me. If you look for a number, any number, and try to attach some great meaning to it, you're going to find plenty of coincidences. Want to coom? Okay. How was your modding experience? 626, and it was stitched in. We found Lilo. Don't you mean Stitch? Experimentation 626. Bastard. It's not even the right name. Hey, Justy, you still running Linux? You better believe it, Star Visitor. Look. There's Linux right there.
I see, before you said, someone put this corpse task, then forgot to tell them to stop. There's these corpses, these tasks to do. Understood, I wanted to examine the zombie a bit more.
This corpse is lumbering along a triangular path, tattooed.
Great talking to you, farewell. Wait, so why are you walking in a triangle?
The corpse stares at you blankly. Alright. Totals, honey. Papa's got more shit to go do. This corpse is shuffling from slab to slab, bandaging the corpses lying there. The number 396 is carved into his left temple, and his lips are stitched closed. You notice the corpse is carrying a roll of bandages in his hand. The bandages look usable. Alright.
Mind if I borrow these bandages?
The corpse continues to stare at you. Try and take the bandages from the zombie. Gained item. You snake your hand out and take the roll of bandages from the corpse's hand. The corpse doesn't even seem to notice. It continues going through the motions of bandaging the bodies. Examine the corpse again.
Sorry about taking those bandages from you. It's just that I need them more than the bodies here.
The corpse continues to stare at you. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful little person. XD. Huge fuckfest, but it was worth it. Game looks beautifully. Hey, Roach, fancy seeing you here, bud.
Justy is my fave streamer next to Nazori.
Okay. Hat or something? I don't know what that is. Pumpko Purple and Heart. Great conversation skills, everyone. I'm really feeling the love. The corpse is shuffling from slab to slab. Yeah, we already talked to you. But this one. Zombie, I didn't know this was your whole family reunion. No, because it once a blue alien. It was a lady there for Lilo. I'll go kill Stitch if you don't watch it. Bisexual heart. Ew, bisexuals don't exist. They're just a legend. The number 1201 has been inked on the forehead of this corpse. The ink has run down its eyes, cheeks, and jaw. As you follow the ink tears down the corpse's face, you notice it has run into the stitching sealing the corpse's lips. It's caught on what looks like the corner of a note stuck in the corpse's mouth. Try and pull out the note. The note has mingled with the ichor in the zombie's mouth. If you try to pull the paper out through the cross stitches, it would tear the paper to shreds. Hacking up the corpse to get it at it looks like it will destroy the note. You'll need to find a delicate way to remove the stitches before removing the note. Cut through the stitches.
Yeah, boy, you know I love that experience points, baby. Fuck.
You deftly slice through the stitches, sealing the corpse's mouth, and the jaw sags open. Carefully pull the note from the corpse's mouth. Despite the condition of the paper, the writing on it still appears legible. To read notes, books, or scrolls, place them in your inventory and then right-click on them to bring up their information panel. And the corpse again. Sorry about slicing those stitches.
I just had to see what was in your mouth.
The corpse's milky white eyes stare at you vacantly. Gotcha. Note from corpse 1201. This is a foul-smelling note retrieved from the mouth of one of the mortuary zombies. It looks like it was sewn into the corpse's mouth by accident. Despite its condition, the writing is legible. Please, to whatever dustman reads this, I beg of you, I know of my legal obligation under the terms of the dead contract, but I am prepared to offer more than my signing fee. If you will cremate my body rather than raising it, I have arranged for this note to be left with my body upon my death. If you are reading this, then please use this note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. Let my contract number serve as the key. It looks like the corpse was too late to prevent the raising, but you notice that beneath the writing is a diagram. It looks like directions for folding the parchment into a strange pattern. Note, if you are ever capable of examining an object further or performing an action on the object outside the use world screen, a use button will appear for the object for this examine screen. This button allows you to manipulate the item through a dialog screen. If you wish to examine the diagram on this note further, select the use button below. So you're saying I get to go even further in depth to examining this object? Kill Fake Stitch, upset the Skullman. Alright. This is an odd book. Are going to stream any games tonight? Yo. Listen. I know there's a lot of talking, but you gotta deal with it. Cremate my body. Justy's visual novel, but with less nude Neko girls. This is a good game, okay? Shut the fuck up. 1201 from the note. This foul-smelling note has a strange-looking diagram inscribed beneath the writing. It looks as if it's instructing you to fold the corners of the note so their points touch the center. There's a series of strange marks on each corner. One mark on the upper right, 2 marks on the lower right, 3 marks on the lower left, and no marks on the upper left. So wait. 1 mark on the upper right, 2 marks on the lower right. So upper left, hold the upper left into center. So wait, upper left, and then it's upper, wait. 1 mark on the upper right, so upper right, 2 marks on the lower right, 3 marks on the lower left. Hold the corner inward so the points touch the center. I guess I didn't do it correctly. So maybe we do it reverse, where it's, 3, 2, 1, 0. So in that case, it would be 2 marks. So 3 marks on the lower left. Then we need 2 marks on the lower right. Then we need upper right, upper left. Wait, what? Foul-smelling note has a strange-looking diagram inscribed beneath the writing. It looks as if it's instructing you to fold the corners of the note so their points touch the center. There is a series of strange marks on each corner. 1 mark on the upper right, 2 marks on the lower right, 3 marks on the lower left, and no marks on the upper left. So how do we need to do this? Because wouldn't it be upper left, upper right, and then lower right, lower left? So far, it's better than the other visual novel, Call of Cthulhu 2018. It's true. Tickle my ass here. Planescape Book of Torment. I mean, Book of Torment does sound like it would actually be an alt title for a legit RPG. Justy, we need a cam stream by tomorrow or I'm unsubbing. Or you're not even subbed. And also, you can go find the cam stream on YouTube of FNAF. Show us your butthole. The cam stream was FNAF's sister location. It's still on the page if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, or you can go to my YouTube channel. Whoa! Oh shit. Well, thank you so much for the emote. What's this? I don't know why you guys had to fucking do this for K-pop month. Like, why? I don't need any of this. Now I'm getting a call. 1 second. Cool, I'm back. Hello. Sorry about that. I'm subbed now, motherfuckers. Okay, now Thorento unsub. Laugh my ass off. BRB bathroom. Didn't even follow your command, Robin. You don't even have control over your friends, silly boy. 10 out of 10. I did it for every month you flew. It is true. See, Pride Month. And that is true. That is very, very true. I forgot the Pride tea. Like, that's your #1 used emote. Not really, though. I wonder what... That would be cool if they had, like, a #1 emote thing. Oh. I think I accidentally folded it. I'm not sure I get this puzzle. Oh, wait. No, never mind. I was gonna say maybe it's the number. Upper left. And then I want the upper right. Then I want the lower right. Then I want the lower left. Let's give it one more try. We'll just do it at random. There's only so many times that we can fuck up. Shit. It's fine, we'll just be here for like a couple centuries is all. See, if it was 3, if it was 3 of them, then yeah, this would probably be easy. Cause like doing 3 is a lot easier than the other way around. Shit. Well, I won't know how to do it. Hey, there's a little person over there. Talk to them in a second. The smell of formaldehyde emanating from this corpse is particularly strong. It smells like it was applied recently, and with a good reason. This corpse appears to be in an advanced stage of decay. Her jaw is missing, and some of the flesh has slid off her skull, revealing the number 1072 chiseled into the bone.
I think this one has seen better days.
The corpse does not respond to your voice. The fact it has no jaw may have something to do with it. Either that, or it simply has nothing to say.
Farewell then.
Why are you so happy? Palavin with your big fucking gift basket. Gift basket. I think I might make it where, instead of it disappearing, like... Ooh, fist irons. Copper common. Fist irons. 2 to 4 crushing. Speed 1, weight 1. Proficiency fist. Not usable by mages. This crude iron bar is designed to slip over the fist, the thick portion resting in the palm and the iron ring facing outward. Over the knuckles, while wearing these fist irons, a single punch can shatter someone's jaw. Many weapons in Torment do similar amounts of damage, but the type of damage each weapon does varies. Some creatures are more vulnerable to a certain type of damage than others. Your current weapon isn't doing much damage against the creature. Chances are it is resistant to it. Switch off weapons and see which one works best. Dude. Punch rings. Punch rings! Why would I not be fucking having the punch? I wonder if the bestiary will help. Beast. PC, NPC. We have doll. Oh, is that the big guy of the book? This elderly scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and it has a slight trace of yellow. Ugh, gross. Like old parchment. Dead charcoal gray eyes lie within a angular face. A non-human face, as the ears narrow to a point. A large white beard flows down the front of his black robes like a waterfall. He coughs occasionally. The book he works in front of is huge. It seems to contain many names. Book of the Dead! They have my frequently used emotes. My top is Cursed Cat. Fucking stop. Zombie female. Look at that. That's pretty hot action right there, don't you guys think? Zombies are mindless corpses animated by necromancy. Unlike skeletons, zombies still have a great deal of flesh attached to their frame, and this is both an advantage and disadvantage. Makes them tougher and stronger than skeletons, but at the same time, rigor mortis hinders their movement, making them much slower than normal human beings. Although zombies move and attack very slowly, their great strength becomes apparent when they catch a target. Their blows are capable of killing a normal human being with a single punch. Ew, look at that one. Got a big fucking... Ew. Gross. Very weird hair. Yo, check out that hair on the first one. Tally Elf Lover. Ew, gross. Alright, let's go talk to the man. Hello. Oh wait, I forgot I gotta go kill the Stitch. I'll come back to him. We gotta go kill Stitch. Big Stitch 626. Was it you? 626. Time to die in flesh.
Die.
Holy dude! I just fucking busted. Fuck it, I'm crazy, dude. Listen, I need the experience. Fuck these chits, dude. Oh, Morte totally, like, did all of that by himself. I love it. I love it. Pumpkin Purple, Pride Tea. It's Hallie Elf Lover. Tea. Cat Jam. Lilo never found Stitch in the end.
Forever dead. Forever dead.
This female corpse is making the rounds from slab to slab in the room. Her hair is knotted into a long braid and looped around her neck like a noose. Someone has stenciled the number 1096 onto her forehead. Her lips have been stitched closed.
Oh, I sprayed.
Corpse does not respond. You doubt it even knows why you're there. Oh, even knows that you were there. What's up, doll? Scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace. Yeah. Okay. Not slow. Old parchment. Slows down. Occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen.
Greetings.
Oh, Chief, what are you doing?
I was going to speak with the scribe. He might know something about how I got here.
Look, rattling your bone box with Dusties should be the last thing. Before Morte can finish his rant, the scribe begins coughing violently. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies, and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. And we especially shouldn't be swapping the chant with sick Dusties. Come on, let's leave. The quicker we give this place the laugh, the better. Before Morte can finish, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you.
The weight of yours hangs heavy upon me, restless one.
He places down his quill.
But I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one, do you know me? No, you.
There is a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks.
I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself.
He is silent for a moment.
You have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question, the wrong question as always.
He bows, slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath.
I am Dar. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me, Dar.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal.
Very well. What did you wish to know?
What is this place?
What is this place? You are in the mortuary, restless one. Again you have come.
Before he can finish, Dahl breaks into a fit of coughing. After a moment, he calms himself, and his breathing resumes its ragged wheeze.
This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life.
Tell me about the mortuary.
Tell me about the mortuary. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left the shadow of life, and walk the path to true death.
Dahl's voice drops in concern.
Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Shadow of life? Yes, a chateau, you see. Restless.
I'm gonna change the voice, okay? I'm just gonna be honest, I'm gonna change the voice. It's gonna go from to
Yes, a shadow, you see. Restless one, this life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickering of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die, and here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. True death? True death is a non-existence, a state devoid of reason, sensation, of passion.
Dahl coughs and then gives a ragged breath.
A state of purity.
Ew. Right, LGBT. I'm gonna need a Hello Kitty online stream by tomorrow or I'm unsubbing. Why do you guys gotta be so weird and socially awkward?
Like, I'm over here in the corner enjoying my beer at the party. Imagine it now. The music is loud, it's booming. The vibrations, they rumble throughout your chest, your head, and your ears. And you come over to me while I'm chatting it up with other people, enjoying my time. And you say,
I'm gonna need a Hello Kitty online stream by tomorrow or I'm unsubbing.
Before you grab your glasses and you fix them by pushing them up on your nose. Your very pimply face squirting pus all over the place.
Which hole on your body would you want stitched closed? I would want my ear holes stitched closed. I think that would be pretty cool. And also pretty bad. How about yourself, my pee hole? You then sweat out the pee-pee. Perfect. That's gross.
Sounds like oblivion. My did anyone want that?
Is it worse than remaining in the shadow of what life once was? I think not. Tell me about shadow life. What makes you... Wait, no, true death again.
Oh, can you tell me more about the mortuary?
This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. Yes. Dustmen. We Dustmen are a faction, a gathering of those of us that recognize the illusion of this life. We await the next life and help others on their journey. Maybe you can explain why the Dustmen want me dead. All sighs. It is said there are souls who can never attain the true death. Death has forsaken them. Their names shall never be penned in the dead book. Awake from death as you have done. Suggest you are one of these souls. Your existence is unacceptable to our faction.
Acceptable? This doesn't sound like it leaves me in a good position.
You must understand your existence is a blasphemy to them. Many of our faction would order you cremated if they were aware of your affliction.
You're a Dustman, but you don't seem to be in favor of killing me. Why not?
Because forcing our beliefs upon you is not just. You must give up the shadow of life on your own, not because we force you to. Now looks about to break into another coughing gag, but he manages to hold it in with some effort. As long as I remain at my post, I will protect your right to search for your own truth. Shit. What is your post? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells that come to the mortuary. Doll coughs again, and then takes a deep breath. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. You say that
I have been here more than once. How is that? The Dustmen do not recognize me.
Updated my journal.
I am the one that catalogs the shells that come into our halls. Restless one. Doll breaks into a fit of coughing, then steadies himself. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon our slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me. Shit. I will have my nose holes closed, then I can mouth breathe my stinky breath out at everyone. You also will be able to pop out your eyeballs whenever you have to sneeze. That's also like a cool, party trick.
Wow.
Star Visitor, where did Halavin go? Did you eat him? Do you have him locked in your basement playing Skyrim VR? Hashtag COVID. Basically. I had some other questions. How did I get here? Doll snorts in contempt as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, restless one. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. I arrived here on a cart?
Updated my journal.
Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Cole breaks into another violent fit of coughing, finally catching his breath minutes later. Your seneschal Erod was, as always, pleased to accept a few moldy coppers that would dump the lot of you in the mortuary gate. Who is this Farod? He is a collector of the dead. Doll draws a ragged breath, then continues. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death. Bring them to us so that they may be interred properly. Where can I find the Farod? If events persist as they have, Restless One, you have a much greater chance of Farod finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Gross. Nevertheless, I must find him. Slight warning creeps into Doll's tone. Do not seek out Farod, Restless One. I'm certain that it will simply come full circle again, with you none the wiser and Farod a few coppers richer. Accept death, Restless One. Do not perpetuate your circle of misery. I have to find him. Do you know where he is?
Updated my journal.
Doll is silent for a moment, When he finally speaks, he seems to do so reluctantly. I do not know under which gutterstone Farod lairs at the moment. I imagine that he has been found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates, the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. This sounds like you like Farod much. There are some I respect, Restless One. Takes a ragged breath, steadies himself. Farod is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor and takes liberties with the possessions of the dead. He is a knight of the post, cross-trading filth of the lowest sort. Knight of the post. Knight of the post, Bell coughs. A thief. All Farod brings to our walls come stripped of a little less of their dignity than they possessed in life. Farod takes whatever he may pry from their Farod takes whatever he may pry from their stiffening fingers. Did this Farod take anything from me? Dahl pauses, considering. Most likely. Are you missing anything, especially anything of value? His voice dips as he frowns. Not that Farod would take exception to anything that wasn't physically grafted to your body. Sometimes, even that's not enough to give his greedy mind pause. I am missing a journal. Journal? If it was of any value, then it is likely it lies in Farod's hands. I see, I had other questions. What do you do here? You sound ill. Are you not well? I'm close now to the true death. Restless One. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal spear. Al gives a ragged sigh. The plains hold no wonders for me. For one such as I. Eternal boundary? The boundary between the shadow of life and true death. Okay. Sound ill? Are you certain there might be some way I could help you? I do not wish to live forever, nor live again. Restless One, I could not bear it. Very well. I had a few more questions. Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than dustmen pass. Dahl breaks into a ragged cough, then continues. One of the guides by the front gate has a key, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. Let's see. Anything else we should ask him? COVID. I'm here. I'm just beating my dick. Gross. Are you beating it? Don't you think it deserves enough punishment being attached to your body, Halavan? I mean, those big greasy thighs of yours? Come on now. B or B. Alrighty. Nothing. Farewell, Dahl. As you turn to leave, Dahl speaks. Know this. I do not envy you, Restless One. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it at some point. Your path will return you here. Dahl coughs, then the sound rattling in his throat. Is the way of all things flesh and bone? And perhaps we will meet again, Dahl. Information book is done. The walking corpse has the numbers 1094 carved into his forehead. Its mouth has been sewn tightly, and the chemical reek of fresh formaldehyde hangs in an overpowering cloud around it. Despite the pallid, sunken features and lifeless, milky eyes, it is clear this was once a handsome young man. So, anything interesting going on? The corpse continues to stare at you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The gate looks sealed shut. There is no lock or other means of opening it. Shit. On to the next. whoa. Hello. This huge corpse is standing silently in a corner of the room, facing the wall. He looks to have been a heavy-set man in his early years. And judging by the condition of the body, he died only recently. The freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. His corpse looks like it is serving as a librarian, for it is carrying a huge stack of books in its arms. Examine the books. The books appear to be old mortuary ledgers, none of them of any particular interest. As you search through the text, however, you notice a loose page folded between two of the books. You are suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it there to hide it. Read the page. Zombie works with the page doesn't look like it belongs with the ledgers. It looks like it belongs in a logbook. The tear is clean, as if with a knife. You suspect the page was removed on purpose. Read through it. Take a moment to read through the page. It's a list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiving room. All of the entries appear to be recent arrivals. To read notes, books, or scrolls, place them in the inventory, blah blah blah. Yeah. So we don't need to talk about that. We do have this though. This ragged page looks like it was cut neatly out of a book. It is written in a tight, crabbed script. 16537. Fifth night. Drunk. Chest wound. Cause of death. Mauling / Abishai. Collector. Pox. 3 commons paid. No possessions. 16538. Oh, there's a whole list. We'll read a few more. Yes. Fifth night, drunk. Yeah. Fifth night, desiccated. Desiccated? Yeah, I guess so. Corpse. Cause of death, indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. Collector Farad 3. Commons paid. No possessions. Stripped. Knife marks evident from dissection. Let's see. 16539. Fifth night. Scarred shell. Cause of death? Indeterminable. Scars do not appear to be the cause of death. Trauma? Collector Farad. 3 commons paid. Possessions logged. Fist irons. 13 commons. Middle table. Receiving room. 16540. Fifth night. Desiccated corpse number 2. Cause of death indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. Collector Farad 3 commons paid. Possessions logged. Knife marks evident from dissection, but the dissection was not thorough enough. Copper earring found lodged in abdomen. Earring has been locked in southeast preparation room. Have an initiate from the 3rd circle examine it. It has strange markings like those on contracted worker 79. That's what, the southeast. We have to go there. Worker 79. 16541. Fifth night skeleton. Cause of death indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. Collector Farad. 3 commons paid. No possessions. Stripped. Knife marks evidence from dissection. As with previous entries, these shells Farad has also shows signs of having been prepared. I've asked that initiate Emarok launch an investigation onto the matters. Furthermore, entry 16542 is one of Farad's gang. I've seen the individual before. I would ask Emarok to pay heed to how the man died. 16542. 6542? Oh, 16542. Fifth night, tiefling, male. Cause of death, slash marks / discoloration of wounds are consistent with grave rot. Ghoul claws? Collector, Farod, 3 commons paid. No possessions, stripped. Knife marks evident from dissection. It looks like Farod is collecting quite a bit of people. He's collecting quite a bit of people's possessions. Ooh, a new NPC, hello. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger.
Greetings.
The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs.
What's wrong with your hands?
The woman makes no response.
Updated my journal.
She's a tiefling, Chief. They got fiend blood in their veins, usually 'cause some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some of them addled in the head, addled looking too. The woman to get her attention. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are rotting yellow, with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation as she frowns at you.
Greetings.
She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting, as if she can't make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted.
You.
She clacks her taloned fingers together, then making a strange motion with her hands.
Fine thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Avin. Go, go, go.
You have been assigned a quest. Quests are displayed in your diary, in the quest portion of your journal. See all the quests you've been assigned and their status. Simply select quest from the journal menu.
I had some questions first.
Updated my journal.
Turns away and she makes no sign that she's heard you. Wow. I think the Dusty's chip might be a bit short of furin, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we?
What's wrong with her hands?
Yeah, she's a tiefling. Gotcha. Gotcha. I got quests now. Quest this. Fetch embalming fluid and needle for Ivine. A strange woman with taloned hands and tallow-colored flesh on the second floor mortuary embalming room mistook me for a zombie and asked me to fetch some embalming fluid and a needle. Thread for her. There must be some around the mortuary. Gotcha.
Let's take a look around. Nothing there.
The eyes of this corpse are set close together and the eyeballs themselves are slightly askew. One faces to the left and the other to the right. You can barely make out the number 257 traced into its bruised forehead. It looks like the corpse has taken several blows to the head, making the number difficult to read.
Don't you get dizzy with your eyeballs facing like that?
There's no flicker of understanding in the corpse's eyes. They stare silently off to the left and right. Okay then. Nothing lost, nothing gained. This corpse in 985 has stopped dead in its tracks. Judging from the condition of its left leg, it looks as if some sort of tomb rot or corpse mold has eaten through its knee. The corpse is wobbling unsteadily back and forth, trying to keep its balance. Oh. I need a pole. Give the corpse a push, try and help the corpse balance. I'm gonna start a poll. Give me 1 second. Corpsey. Choice. Push the corpse. Oh, the corpse. Yeah. There we go. Feel free to vote. Then we'll come back to it. This heavily stitched corpse is shuffling lazily back and forth between two slabs. The number 506 has been stitched on its forehead, the side of its neck, its right arm. In fact, the skin of this peeling corpse has been sewn up with so many stitches, its skin looks like a bizarre street map. Even the stitches. The stitches encircle the corpse, running from its arms across its chest, up its neck, into the damp mass of white hair. As you follow the crossroads of stitches, you notice someone has jammed a needle into the corpse's forehead. The needle is attached to a thread stitching up the side of the skull. You could probably unravel it if you had something to cut the thread. Cut the stitches with your scalpel and pull the needle and thread. Nice, so we got the needle and thread. You slice the thread neatly with the scalpel, then pluck out the needle and pull the stitches out. As you do, the skin covering the forehead peels back to reveal the corpse's chalk white skull, where to your surprise the number 78 has been chiseled.
Seems like you got two different designations there, corpse.
Corpse there is straight ahead, oblivious, sorry. Shit. Bandages covering this body are soaked with blood, even though this corpse looks several days dead, blood still trickles from its wounds. Yucky, yucky, gross, gross. Nothing here. Bandages. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Great. Keep it going. Hello. The shambling corpse gazes at you with vacant eyes. The number 821 is carved in his forehead. His lips have been stitched closed. The faint smell of formaldehyde emanates from the body.
Don't see anything interesting going on.
As you address the zombie, it blinks in surprise.
What?
You're not a zombie. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
The zombie is trying to respond behind stitched lips. He has a peculiar half-frightened, half-angry expression.
Who you? What you want?
Who are you?
The zombie doesn't seem to have heard you. He looks up and down for a few minutes, then frowns.
What you do?
His eyes narrow suspiciously.
You stole Justy?
Not a spy. I got sealed in here by accident. Can you help me out?
Yes, I'm spying on the Dusties. Why don't you tell me what you're doing here before I call the guards? Look, I'm the one asking questions here, zombie. Tell me what you're doing here or I'll make that disguise a reality.
No. Don't hurt me.
The fact you outweigh the zombie by several pounds of raw muscle seems to influence his decision, and his expression crumbles.
Oh, baby. What sleep on Justy? See what I see? No, that's a no.
Spy for who? The zombie falls into a frightened silence. He seems unwilling to say any more. Just tell me who you're... It'll be a lot less painful if you tell me now who you're spying for. Hold on. Morte sounds surprised. This bird must be an anarchist. Posing as a zombie's got to be a first for those adult sods.
Anarchist.
Updated my journal.
Anarchists, they're a faction that wasted time peeping on authority figures and looking for ways to tear down anything that stinks of order or control. Morte snorts. The anarchists think that every burg across the plains will be free and happy to seek out their own truth once the establishment is burned to the ground. They want to establish a new order. No order at all. Truth, that seems like a noble pursuit. Order could use a good tearing down every once in a while. Seems pretty contradictory. That has to be one of the most stupid things ever heard. I'll say truth, I guess. The zombie is watching you both fearfully. He is still silent. Push the corpse. Thank you. That who? Wait. both fearfully. He is still silent, but something in his expression tells you Morte's guess was right on the mark. Let me drink some water.
An archist, huh? That who you're watching this place for?
You're surprised the zombie turns away from you. He is starting to glance around fearfully. Never mind then. What have you seen the dustmen do? Nothing. They do nothing. Nothing. Just do people. Dusties do nothing. Eyes narrow in conviction.
I see. There was something else I wanted to ask you.
What do you want to know? Do you know someone named Farod? The zombie frowns briefly in thought. He shakes his head. He frowns again.
And why don't the dustmen like Farod?
Updated my journal.
What?
He's saying this Farod Burke has been selling a lot of deaders, corpses, to the dustmen. That's what collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to the dustmen. Sounds like this Farod's been selling so many deaders by the Dusties. The Dusties think that he's been putting hivers in the dead book before the hour's up, you know? Killing people?
I see. There was something else I wanted to know. Farod sounds like a saint. I may have some questions later. Don't go anywhere.
No. And some more questions. Can you tell me anything about Doll? Shrugs.
Yellow.
It's nothing more to be said, I suppose. I wanted to know something else. I'm missing a journal. Have you seen it?
What?
Wants to know if somebody robbed you. Probably happened.
I'm looking forward to finding this thief. Look, I may have some other questions later. Don't go anywhere.
See you, boy. So there should be southeast preparation room, right? That means we might find some fluid. Blood on this table is still fresh. Someone has inserted a tube into this corpse's leg. The tube is attached to a strange clicking machine next to the slab. Ooh! It's a jar of embalming fluid. That means we get to go and do the thing now. Door's locked. You need a key. Oh, piss. Embalming fluid. Embalming fluid. Nice. Container is locked. Let's see what this other stuff is. Heals 6 hit points. This is a spool of thread and a small bone needle. They look like they're used for stitching up wounds in living or dead bodies. Jar of embalming fluid. Special 2 to 8 to hit points, plus 1 to armored class. 8-1. Usable only by the Nameless One and Morte. This is a sealed jar of embalming fluid. It is used as a preservation for dead bodies. As an added benefit, the smell of the fluid is more than sufficient to mask the smell of any rotting bodies it is used on. Effects are temporary. Ooh. That might actually be pretty good for maybe sneaking or something like that. I don't know, it doesn't really seem like there's any issues so far with the Dusties. I don't know. See, Evine. She's still dissecting the corpse's chest with her talons. Tap her to get her attention. She turns to see you and then frowns. Dumb zombies. She clacks her talon fingers together impatiently, then makes a stitching motion with her fingers. Give her thread and
Updated my
embalming
journal.
fluid. Lost item, 250 experience gained. So, missing a beat, Avine snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons, then begins sewing up the corpse's chest. He then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Oh, wait. The minute she is finished, she clicks her talons, then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest.
Oh, it's not that I'm flattered, but
Looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You two need some time together, or...
stow it, Morty.
As she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, and then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest.
Oh, all right on you. Ivers do that? No respect for zombies. Zombies not paintings.
She sniffs, then pokes one of your scars.
This one bad shape. Many scars, no preserves.
Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like, she jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up. Let her work.
Updated my journal.
The sensation... Ooh, max HP plus 1. Max HP increased permanently. The sensation is curiously painless as Ivine begins to stitch up your scars. When she is done, she sniffs you. She frowns, then stabs her fingers into the embalming fluid. The minute she has dabbed your body with the fluid, strangely enough, it makes you feel better. Let her work. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Ivine puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, and then makes a shooing motion with her talons.
Done. Go, go.
Nice. I'm cured of all disease. I'm feeling great. Well, that's a dialogue menu. Lock view on character. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I like that. There's toggle AI. Inventory. Statistics. Ew, look at him. He's so stinky looking. Fighter level 3. Current state normal. Armor class modifiers, non-resistances, non-proficiencies. Theiko 18. Number of attacks 1. Lore 3. Saving throws, paralyzed, poison, death 13. Rod staff, wand 15, petrify, polymorph 14, breath of weapon 16, spell 16. Weapons proficiency, unused slots, fist plus edge weapon plus, ability bonuses, open doors 13, weight allowance 90. All this other stuff is 0, and reaction plus 1. Currently affected by blank. Biography. I'll read that later. Information. Strongest creature killed. Zombie worker. Time with party 2 hours. Favorite spell. Favorite weapon. Scalpel. Party experience 57%. Party kills 57%. Kill experience 260. Number of kills 4. Nice. Found these stairs over here. Let's take a little look up here.
Done.
Done.
Place is gross. Charcoal charm. What is this? What is this? Special, 50% resistance to fire, 25% resistance to magical fire. This piece of charcoal is a charred bone fragment of some creature. Perhaps a finger bone or a talon. Various symbols have been scratched onto its surface. The scratchings are so faint you almost miss them. Charcoal charm temporarily protects the user against flames and extreme heat. To use the charm, the charred bone is snapped and both halves are ground to powder, and then the charcoal dust is rubbed over the heart of the user. Ew. It's a little bit freaky. The skeleton number 748, according to the number chiseled above its brow, is odd only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones, made of reddish brown stone. They're clearly not valuable, however, as its caretakers would have otherwise removed them.
Pardon me, have you seen any skeletons walking around here?
Skeleton makes no reply.
They talking to you, Bones? Stay healthy.
Wonder if this Greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body.
Greybeard?
Greybeard, you know, Giza, old fella, yellow dog, old.
Well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Why not take his body?
Morte studies the skeleton for a moment, then shakes his head. Nah, I need a fresher one than this. Something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured.
You're not.
Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Morte glares at you. Besides, you're one to talk, Burke. Mears beg for mercy when you're around.
Oh yeah? At least I have all my parts.
Morte snorts. You're not quite sure how he managed it without lungs.
Let me tell you, Morte, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body.
I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. Morte snorts again. I should have let you rot. Some more, that is.
Glad you feel that way. Let's go.
Shit. Despite this corpse's dry, leathery skin, it's clear this was once a beautiful woman of middle years. Whomever prepared the corpse seemed to take pity on her, sewing her bow lips shut with small, neat stitches, tattooing the number 832 upon her forehead in elegant script.
So, doing anything later?
The corpse continues to stare at you. Oh, this Dustman. Dustman regards you with a stony gaze. Are you lost?
Yes.
I'll summon a guard to direct you out. Hold a moment. Snap his neck. You are not fast enough, and the dustman dodges as you lunge for him. Taking a step back, he claps his hands together sharply 3 times. In response, a great iron bell starts tolling throughout the mortuary.
Alright then.
Oh boy! Fuck him up. Fuck him up. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. We gotta just kill him. This is the... Oh no. I fucked it up. Let's see what we have in our inventory now. Dustman robes. Disguises user as a dustman. Weight 5. Usable only in the mortuary. These frayed robes are commonly worn by members of the Dustman faction. They have an old, musty smell about them, and they don't fit you very well. You doubt the Dustman disguise will hold up under scrutiny, and certainly not if the Dustmen are looking for an intruder. The Dustman robes are cosmetic disguise. Even though you appear to be armed with a dagger, you will do damage according to the weapon you had equipped when you put the disguise on. If you switch weapons while disguise is on, the robe disguise will be nullified, and you must re-equip it for it to work. You end up alerting the mortuary to your presence or turning the dustman hostile. The disguise will not hide you from the dustman. We're looking for intruders. As a final note, the dustman robes are useless outside the mortuary. Oh shit. Wooden club, 1 to 6 crushing. Speed 4, weight 3. Proficiency, clubs, not usable by mages. This crude wooden club has seen better days. It still looks sturdy enough to be used as a weapon. But my fist irons do 2 to 4 crushing. I'd rather have a 2 than a 1. 3 slashing, I don't care. Jagged knife. This hooked knife has a thick double-edged blade and a curved wooden handle. Judging from the shape of the blade, it looks like this knife is used primarily as a surgical tool. Shit. Oh. There you go. Ew. That's gross. Junk. What the fuck is junk? This is a collection of junk, small springs, broken bolts, and cracked gear or 2. Looks like someone felt these pieces might be useful one day. They seem pretty useless to you. We should not be carrying them then. You want some of this? You want some of this? Punch him. Fuck him up.
You see that?
Jesus Christ. Morte just like summoned an atom bomb on them or something. What the fuck? Nice. Iron pry bar. Dustman request. Container's locked. 1 to 6 crushing. Damn. Speed 4, weight 3. Proficiency clubs, usable only by fighters and thieves. This iron pry bar can be used to pry open doors, chests, and even the occasional reluctant ribcage. It also makes a good bludgeoning weapon when there's no time for subtlety. To use the pry bar to force a locked door or chest, select it as a weapon, then attack the container or door you wish to pry open. Although the pry bar is specifically intended for such use, you can attempt to bash open a container or door with any weapon, including your fist. Really? That's pretty good. I think I'll put that there, and then I'll try it on this.
Forced it.
Open.
Oh, it actually worked. Nice. Clot charm, clot charm. The fuck are these now? Heals 9 hit points, 5 resistance to slash, and pierce 10% for piercing. This glistening blood drop is as hard and smooth as a pearl. When placed on the tongue, it dissolves instantly and spreads throughout the user's bloodstream. This charm stimulates the user's blood into clotting and scabbing over existing wounds. Ew. Healing any minor damage the user may have suffered before consuming the charm. Furthermore, as long as the charm is in effect, the player's blood becomes more aware of new wounds that occur, especially any attacks that draw blood. The charmed individual becomes more resistant to slashing and piercing attacks as their blood clots and scabs over the wounds as soon as the flesh is torn. That is fucking disgusting, but also pretty good. Like, pretty good, pretty gross as well, though. This place is fucked. Kill this dustman. These dustmen are not that good, I'm gonna be honest. A bronze ring. This crude bronze ring looks like it might have doubled as someone's nose ring in the past. Despite the dents and scratches, it might be worth a few coins to a local merchant. So we'll wear it till we find a merchant. Save on inventory space and the such. Really, you want to make me fucking not have a good time? I'll make you not have a good time. Shit. Couldn't bash open the door. Mortuary sanction key. Sanctum key. This heavy key is a strange fusion of bone and an unidentifiable blood red metal. Its jagged C-shaped head looks like it's ready to clamp down on whoever holds it. Key is used to open the inner gates in the mortuary. When using keys in Torment, you only need to have them in your inventory, blah blah blah. Heard it, read it, now we're done. Holy shit. Talk about a KO, baby. God damn. Don't just take the coins. Oh, that looks like a big boy right there. God damn. Nice. Mortuary reminder message. Yeah, we should also read the other one. Nice.
Look, we made it inside. What a grand time.
A hammer. Dude, I love hammers. Well, let me tell you. Hammer. 1 to 6 crushing. Speed 6. Weight 6. Proficiency. Hammers. Used only by fighters. This is a heavy work hammer. It has a long handle and a metal head that looks like it could shape steel and crush skulls with ease. Dude, how about hell yeah? Look at that. That is a beastie weapon. Oh my god, look at me. Oh my god. Holy shit. Now we're back down here. It's odd. Take a further step inside. It's in a book. It's the Reading Rainbow. Holy shit. Cleaning rags. Bandages. Nice, 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 nice. We get it all, baby. Nice. Let's make our way out of this place. Maybe. Dustman request. Note written on a scrap of dry parchment. Contact the necromancer responsible for raising contractual worker 42. I know he's examined the skeleton before, but I am certain the initial raising of the body was warped. The worker still responds to commands, but when it has completed a task, it resumes pacing in the same circular pattern as it did before. Al recently informed me that Worker 42 exhibited that same walking pattern when it was a zombie decades ago. There may be a soul echo in the marrow, or the skeleton's age may have caused the magic animating him to decay. One of the initiates suggested it may be following an order issued by a higher ranking dustman in the past, but have found no records of such an order. Whatever the reason for its behavior, the matter is to be resolved for the worker replaced. Damn. Okay. Mortuary reminder message. The rolled up piece of parchment appears to be some sort of message the skeleton in the mortuary was supposed to deliver. This is the third and last request for the pry bar. If it has been misplaced, tell me and I shall go to the hive market and purchase another. I have no objection to maintaining the contracted workers, but I have been trying to repair the skeletons and the bolts are wedged in so tight I can't get them out. Also, some of the locks on the storage cabinets on the 3rd floor have become stuck again due to the heat, and I need the pry bar to snap them open as well. If the pry bar is indeed lost, I will see about procuring the services of a locksmith, having the cabinet's locks replaced. Your aid in this matter would be appreciated. An unreadable signature has been scrawled beneath the message. Good. Good, 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 good. Let me go down this way. And let me equip the pry bar. And open this one. Because I think this is the one that...
Opened.
Forced it.
Yeah. I'm glad that fucking Morte just didn't even need to do anything. He's just like, oh yeah, I opened it. Thanks a lot, Morte. Bastard. Let's see. cleaning rags. The stamped mass of rags looks like it's been used to mop up blood and other less savory bodily fluids. Nice. Do I drop this? Yeah, drop this. Drop the, might need that. I don't know. Drop the jagged knife. Ancient copper earring closed. The copper earring looks ancient. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. A series of strange grooves have been carved on the inside of the earring, however, which might merit a closer examination. This copper earring looks extremely old. It looks like it was meant to be worn, but there doesn't seem to be a hook or any means of actually attaching it to your ear. There is a series of strange grooves on the inside of the earring, however. The grooves are evenly spaced along the inside of the earring. Upon closer examination, they remind you of small fangs. They're definitely man-made, but you can't figure out what they were intended for. Oh shit. So much for that. So much for finding what that was all about. What's that? A doorway.
Done.
Going down? This is new. Yeah, I get that 1 damage, idiot.
All right.
Tome of Bone and Ash. What is this? This worn leather-bound tome lists diagrams and charts detailing several minor wards and enchantments. There are numerous drawings of skeletons, bones, and the manner by which they may be preserved over time. Particular interest is the section regarding guardians. Apparently, the dustmen animate corpses of fallen giants to serve as guardians for the mortuary. To make them even deadlier, armoring enchantments are woven into their breastplate to help shield them from attacks. The book is much too complex for you to absorb all at once, but it looks as if you could refer to certain sections when the need arises. Don't mind if I do. I should probably save the game as well, because we have not saved it in quite a while. Wait. Save it. Yes. So let's take a little look around. Let's see if we can run into a giant. That might fuck us up a little. Another rusty, blood-covered slab. What the fuck? It's a giant skeleton. Get up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no.
Damn it. What's
Uh-oh. 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 Wait. There we go. You know. We'll save it. Intense action.
Damn. Damn.
Oh boy.
My
Oh,
jaw
boy,
is hanging
okay.
on by a thread. Could you give me a hand here?
It's fine, you're good, Morty. Please. Jesus, how much health does it have? Fine, it's fine, it's fine. Just use the bandages, it's fine. Oh, that's no good.
Damn it.
No go. Oh shit. Use the bandages, we're fine, we're good, we're Gucci. Oh, we're not so Gucci, oh boy. Oh fuck.
I'm hurt.
You are very hurt.
Looks like
Oh my
that's
god,
it
he's
for the
dead. That was a bad time.
Oh, feel all stiff.
No, no. It's fine. We're good. It is about the 2-hour mark, so I guess I'll end it there. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm glad we were able to play some of this. I'm really liking the game. Sure, it's got a leading, you know, a lot of reading and leading up to it, but I think it has potential. The fighting in it is pretty nice. I don't know. Just my opinion. I like the gothic horror and all that. It's pretty nifty. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I love y'all and toodles. Bye bye.